Well, the plan for a joint LA stadium with the Chargers and the Raiders is shaking Bolts fans to their core tonight.
These are brand new drawings of the $1.7 billion project that would be built in Carson on land just purchased by both teams. 10 News has been digging into all angles of this story since we first broke it at 7 o'clock. We begin with Dan Haggerty at Qualcomm Stadium. And Dan, it's now or never for the city of San Diego to make a move.
Yeah, if they already bought the land, you got to think so. It's hard to be totally shocked by this. It has been looming for more than a decade now, but it is tough to wrap your head around that the Chargers would rather share a stadium with their rivals in a new city than continue to play here at Qualcomm, the second oldest stadium in all of football. I'm not sure what's stranger, that you might be looking at the new home of the Chargers or that they plan to share it with the Raiders. In fact, the two are already doing press releases together, saying in a joint statement, in 2015, we intend to move down 2 tracks simultaneously, to work in our home markets to find a permanent stadium and to work in Carson, a city just south of LA, more than 100 miles from us, with a plot of land the LA Times says the two teams already bought off the 405.
There's never been this much pressure on the city.
The chairman of our stadium task force told me that last week, and boy, was he right. Though we didn't see this news coming. On the phone, I was told they had no idea before saying in a statement, we remain committed to finding a solution in San Diego.
It's really important that we keep the Chargers in San Diego.
Mayor Faulkner sat down with us Wednesday, a little angry at the time with the Chargers for criticizing the city's process and its task force.
Sniping and back and forth in the text, that doesn't achieve the goal.
Well, how do you think he feels now, getting blindsided with these? Saying in his statement, it's now abundantly clear the Chargers have for some time been making their own plans for moving to Los Angeles, saying the team would be abandoning generations of loyal Chargers fans, though the secrecy here isn't all that surprising, considering other teams are vying for LA, and showing your hand would be bad business. Which is something that sounds pretty good, I'm sure, in the boardroom. But when you're talking to fans, people who grew up Chargers fans with the posters on the wall, wearing the jerseys, diehard from day one, it's kind of difficult for them to accept that it's all about business. Reporting live, Dan Haggerty, 10 News.